Hi, in this video I'm going to give an overview of the Wi-Fi versions of the MAG 254. Basically it's an IPTV box. So it allows you to stream your television directly off the net. It's available with free delivery in Ireland and the UK directly from freetv.ie, and these are proven to be massively popular boxes. The reason they're so popular is that if you were in an area, we'll say, where you have great broadband connection but have a restriction on putting up an aerial or a satellite dish or have very poor reception in your areas, you can just get your television directly via the MAG boxes. So there's a lot of both commercial and personal uses for it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to give an overview of exactly what we receive here in the unit. We'll go into some detail on the box here itself, and I'll just give a quick overview on the interface that we use. So if we go for the W1 version of this, it'll give you 150 megabits per second, and the W2 is 600, so faster speeds again. It's obviously limited by the speed of your router, but this is the speeds that the box are capable of themselves. So what do we receive? We'll receive the outer box here. We have a user manual which is in English. We have our power unit here. We have our 3.5mm over the RCA connection. You could use this, although people are normally using a HDMI lead instead. And we have our remote control here, which comes with a set of AAA batteries. If we look at the front of the box here, I'm just going to come around for a moment here. If we just see here, it's just a USB port in the front, and obviously a sensor on the front for using the for picking up the remote control. And if we come and we look at the back of the units here, the key points are we have our power input here, we have our LAN connection here, we have the connection here, the AV output, which we could use in older televisions to run to a SCART connection or an RCA connection, and then we have our HDMI output here, and then what we have is our SPDIF, and basically the Wi-Fi is built directly into the box. So regardless whether you're buying the W1 or the W2 version of the MAG 254, it'll look identical in terms. So what we've actually done here is we've just come along and we're just setting this up here, and we're just showing the basic interface that you have here. So we can just go through, we'll say, the different options we have here. So we obviously have media players here. So people could be using the USB port for both upgrading software and firmware, but also, we'll say, for adding on a USB or a hard drive, and that'll actually allow you to come along and start recording or using the media player functionality as we have here. So we can see we have the recording version there with YouTube, with certain games on it, things like that. What the vast majority of people will be using here is the IPTV channel section on here. And what you're doing there is you have a channel lineup, and you're able to just connect directly onto that via your MAC address, okay? So the main applications of it we would see is, like in a lot of commercial applications, what people are doing is they're building head ends in hotels, things like that, and sending out the channels over IP, over the Cat5 cables, and putting in things like MAG boxes in all of the rooms in a hotel or something like that. And the other service, of course, is where people are just subscribing to an online service. So they buy the box and then choose the service they want to subscribe to, and they can fulfill their TV needs in that manner. So to give you an idea of the popularity of the MAGs and how it's, we'll say, the online TV is sort of becoming the way of the future here. Like the MAG box sales in Europe alone are now at 50 or 60,000 units a month. So it's absolutely enormous, and MAG is very much the market leader of it. We bring these normally in, we'll say, maybe in a batch of 1,000, and you probably have no more than 2 units out of 1,000 that'll be faulty. So they're incredibly reliable boxes, and they're just great way of doing it here. So there's other ways, we'll say, of getting TV where people are recording programs looking back, but to actually be able to have a service that is offering you you know, a head-end type thing where you're streaming your TV directly and having a normal type of channel lineup. That's what the MAG box offers, and it's really why this particular unit has proved to be so popular. And the Wi-Fi option is a great option because it saves the need to use a dongle or a LAN cable, where you're able to just connect directly onto the Wi-Fi network. So that's it anyway, an overview of the MAG 254 W1 and W2 versions, available with free shipping directly from freetv.ie.